Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today at Snow Globe Rescue. I'm Tony, and as usual with me is Allie.
Hello, hello.
And today we have a repair video for you.
We do.
Yes, we haven't been able to repair any snow globes in a bit here because of some other issues that we've been dealing with, but we're going to go ahead and try to knock out as many as possible. So today we have this piece right here, which is a subscriber request. This was requested by Pawan Ekanayaka, who saw this snow globe in episode 153, a new snow globe video that we did.
If you're still watching with us, thank you, and we appreciate your patience.
Yes, we will get to them all at some point, but here's the next one, and this one is this is one that Allie really likes.
I do.
A big bouquet of flowers, all kinds of different flowers inside of there, inside of a pitcher. A short pitcher with some of this blue kind of like etching in there of flowers, and on a plate or a saucer possibly. So this looks like more like a centerpiece, you know, that you would use on a table or something.
It's really big and heavy.
Yes, this is about a 6-inch globe at least. It's a huge globe. So it's got some yellow water. Water's turning actually brown.
Yeah, water's
and
really
let's see what we got here. It's got, let's see, it's got some of that really fine glitter in it. So I'm sure Allie will be changing that up.
You
and
know,
an air bubble.
It's you know, when it comes to, you know, cleaning up the water, you have to decide, do you try to replace the glitter as close as possible to keep it as original as possible? Or do you put something different in it and make it more your own?
Well, sometimes in most cases, I guess, for us at least, the larger glitter we think looks better than this fine glitter.
Yeah, I agree. Well, the fine glitter makes the water look muddled.
It depends. Yeah, it can happen. Yeah, especially if you put a lot of it in there.
But like, so it's, you know, it's a toss up. Do I put glitter or do I put butterflies?
Ah, butterflies. I forgot about that. You do have butterflies.
I've got those really pretty rose gold butterflies that would look really pretty in there.
You could put both. You put butterflies and glitter. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fix this up.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. And as usual, the first thing we wanna do is get this cover off so we can get to that globe. And this is normally held on with hot glue. So Allie is going to heat this up with the hair dryer, and then I'm going to, as the glue melts, pry the lid off. All right. All right.
I wish I knew how old this was.
It looks pretty old, yeah. Let's see if this works.
Oh, we didn't try it yet?
I'm sure we tried it when we first showed it in that new snow globe video, but I haven't checked, so yeah, it does work. All right, so there it is. And there is some glue over the stopper there, so, okay, if Alec, you could hold that.
Sure.
I'm gonna get, and the way we do it, we just go ahead and take our razor knife here. We get the knife in between the stopper and the glass there, and we just kind of follow the glass around and just kind of cut through the glue that we can separate the stopper from the globe. This glue is very hard. It's very, very hard to cut through. It's probably old.
Yeah.
Really old. Okay, so now you get my put on those pliers, pull back, and then we'll pull this out of here. And I can imagine this is going to be not so easy because that figurine is huge.
I hope the stopper is in good condition because we won't have another one this size.
No, we don't have one currently. All right. And there is the figurine right there. It doesn't look as big as it does in the globe, obviously, because the water magnifies it. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and, we got some We got some gunk built up on the stopper here. We're going to clean that up. We're going to take that soft bristle brush and some soap and some dish soap and clean this up, and then we're going to pour all of this out and put some fresh water and glitter, and Allie's going to put some butterflies in there. Yeah, and we also have a stain here.
We do.
We're going to see this looks like a hard water stain, kind of like a mineral deposit. If we can't clean that up with the sponge and some soap, we'll probably use some vinegar to eat that up, and we'll see. So we'll come back and see how this looks.
Okay.
All right, the globe is all cleaned. Came out nice and clean, and we didn't have to use anything special, just the soap. It cleaned everything up. And we cleaned up the figurine. It's all nice and clean. The stopper's clean. This is one big solid chunk. I mean, it's heavy. We noticed as we were cleaning it that the figurine was coming off on one side. So what we're going to do first is we're going to use our Zap-A-Gap here. And this is recommended for
I like
attaching figurines down to the stopper. Although we've used super glue and Gorilla Glue in the past and they've worked, but this is supposed to be better. It's been working for us really well.
I think it works pretty well.
It worked great, yeah.
And I like to say Zap-A-Gap.
Yeah, Zap-A-Gap. All right, so we're gonna put a few drops of Zap-A-Gap underneath this figurine here, right under the edge there. Okay, and now we're gonna hold that down. Allie, could you cap this Zap-A-Gap for me, please?
Sure.
Thank you. We're gonna hold this down for about maybe 15 minutes. It should only take a few minutes, but we just want to make absolutely sure it is totally dry before we put it back together. So we'll come back in about 15-20 minutes or so, and this should be all ready to go. The glue is dry on the figurine. It's stuck down to the stopper now, and we're ready to fill this up with water and put it back together. So this is a 6-inch globe. This globe holds 60 ounces of water, which is 7.5 cups of water. 60 ounces. So that's the equivalent of 120 tablespoons of water, and we're going to do 30% glue. And if you're new to the channel, the glue is to help the snow or glitter to fall slower. It makes the water denser. 30% would be 36 tablespoons of glue in this globe. 36 tablespoons of glue. Okay, so that's a lot of glue, but that's the effect that Allie wants. So that's the effect that Allie gets, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this up. Hold that right there, please. We're using our snow globe water, which is, we use filtered water with a little bit of alcohol in it.
I may be spoiled, but I'm not a brat.
You're not a brat. All right, that's about, man, that's close to a half a gallon. Or that might be a half a gallon. Pretty close to it.
Save some room for glue.
Okay, so now.
You almost filled that up.
Almost. All right, we're going to put our glue in here. And so we're going to put in 36 tablespoons of glue. I'm going to count this out in my head, and we'll come back when I'm done, because this might be a while. Okay, and here we go. And there we go. That's it. That is 36 tablespoons of glue. That took a while. That took some time. Okay, now let's take a look. Now you might not be able to see.
Oh, you can see it
in the camera.
Oh,
we can see it, but there's a thick layer of glue on the bottom here. So we gotta
we need a larger mixing
stick. We gotta mix that all up now. Let's see. We'll use. Let's try this one here.
I might need to go get a spoon. No?
I got it. I got it. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna mix this all up. And as you've seen before, it's going to start out cloudy, and then once the glue melts, it'll go clear. And this is going to take a little bit of mixing before it happens, but there we go. It's getting clear now. Once it's clear, all the glue is dissolved. But
scrape the bottom.
We are going to mix this for a little bit extra, and we'll come back because we want to make sure all of that glue. That's the most glue we've ever used in a snow globe before.
It really is.
So we're going to make sure that is well mixed and diluted, and then we'll come back and finish this up. All right, so we have that glue all mixed up in there. It's all nice and diluted. And now Allie is going to add the butterflies.
I am. Okay. I don't want to dominate the butterflies, but I do want enough. Okay.
Okay. So So that was a heaping what?
A heaping
quarter teaspoon.
quarter.
So heaping quarter teaspoon of butterflies. Let's take a look and see how that looks.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's a good bit. Yeah, that's good.
I think that's good.
Okay. All right. So we got the butterflies in there.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like
A
it.
heaping quarter tablespoon. All right. So now we're gonna, and we did not mark this.
Yeah.
Because there's no front or back to it. It doesn't really matter which way it goes in. So we're just gonna go ahead and.
You know what? It's probably going to be on the side. So how about we face
This flower
that
forward?
flower going that way?
To the side?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, I don't want it facing the
Okay.
picture. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're going to drop it in here. I wet the stop. What?
Now I'm like, do I want it to, what direction am I going to have it on the counter, I guess?
You're probably going to have it. You're probably going to have it facing where people are seeing the side of it.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, have that facing out to the side.
So have this flower facing the side.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, we wet the stopper to make it easier to install. And so now we're just going to go ahead and go around the stopper and push it down into the globe.
Is she going to spit at you?
Probably.
Better you than me.
There's enough water in there, it probably will happen. Yep. So if a little water shoots out of there, not a problem. That's good. If we're with any luck, we might get in there without an air bubble. We'll see what happens here. Now I'm going to use my little trick here. I've got this little screwdriver here, and once I get this stopper into the globe here, let me go ahead and get a little bit further in.
We're losing water, Captain.
She's breaking up. There, finally. Okay, now I'm going to take this little screwdriver here, put it between the stopper and the glass there, and that'll give us a little space for the water and the air to escape. So let me go ahead and get the rest of the stopper in there. Okay, so far so good. All right, and then we'll pull the screwdriver out. All right, the stopper is flush with the opening of the globe. And let's see what we have here. We have an air bubble, not a big one, but we should be okay. All right, so what we're gonna do, and since we had that figurine was separated from the stopper, we're gonna go ahead and let this sit for a minute and move this around. And any air that might be trapped in that figurine, we're gonna let that escape. And any little air bubbles going around here, I'm gonna let those kind of float to the top and congregate, and then we'll get the air bubble out. So we'll come back in a bit.
Okay.
All right. All right, we let this thing settle for a while, and we have one air bubble there now, not really that big. In the past, you know, we've used this syringe to get the air bubbles out, but we found that the submersion method, putting it underwater, is the easiest and most effective way to do it. And if you have the ability to do it that way, that's easy. You don't have to buy a syringe if you don't have one. Just have to have a large pot, enough water to submerge the snow globe in. So we're going to go ahead and turn this upside down. And Allie, if you could hold that.
Sure.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back on the stopper. And I'm going to use this little screwdriver right here. This is the way we do it. Place the screwdriver right between the stopper and the glass. Creates a little space for the air to escape. There we go. Now we're going to submerge this all the way under the water, getting that air bubble, which is already gone almost, up to the top there. And then we're just going to get the air bubble to where the screwdriver is and just pull back gently on the screwdriver to open up the stopper and let the air bubble out. And if we're lucky, let's see. There's one little air bubble right there. Look at that thing.
Pesky guy.
Okay, hold on. Let's give him another shot here.
He got a friend.
Yeah, he brought a friend with him. 2 little air bubbles. Okay, let's see. Got him that time. Okay. There's another one. Where'd he come from? And another one. They're hiding in there someplace. Okay, one more shot. Okay. Looks like that's it. No more air bubbles. All right, so now while it's still into the water, I'll pull this screwdriver out. Let that stopper fall back into place, and there we go. Now we can dry it up and put the cover on.
Okay.
Let's go do that. All right, we got everything dried up, and so now we're going to go ahead and seal the globe and the stopper with some hot glue. And as a reminder, this is optional. If you don't have a hot glue gun or you don't want to hot glue it, sometimes, very often, the stoppers do a good job on their own, but sometimes they don't. This is just insurance here. So we're going to go ahead and put some glue around the stopper so it goes across the stopper and the glass, and hopefully that'll keep it from leaking again. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Nice even.
Yeah.
Got a nice even layer of
Glue.
glue all the way around.
Okay.
All right, that looks good. No air, no air bubbles popping up in the glue, which means we didn't have any water trapped between the stopper and the glass, so that's good. All right, so now we're going to put the cover back on, and we're going to use 3 drops of glue for that. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, Allie, go ahead. All right, we're going to let all that glue cool, and then we're going to put it up on the stand and see how we did.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right.
Beautiful, beautiful.
There she is, all finished up. This was a pretty good, straightforward repair.
Yeah.
Other than the figurine being detached, everything else was great. We cleaned it up.
I really like the butterfly.
Yeah,
it's really pretty.
We cleaned it up. We put some fresh water in there. Cleaned up the globe and the base and everything, and the figurine and the stopper, and then we put 30% glue, and then Allie replaced that fine glitter with these butterflies, which I think is a good look. So yeah, once again, we're going to go ahead and show you 30% glue in this 6-inch globe. We're going to go ahead and flip this over.
I mean, it really looks like they're landing on the flowers. You know what I mean? So
the 30% glue, with this particular butterflies, this is, I guess, more confetti than glitter or anything, and they hang there for a little bit, and then they sink, and then you can see a few of them are just still kind of flying around. But yeah, the butterflies work really well with the flowers, I think. So I think that was a good choice, Allie.
Thanks.
Yeah. So there you go. That was a pretty straightforward fix, like I said, and hopefully if you have this snow globe, or you have a snow globe similar to this one, now you know how to fix this and what you can do, and how it looks when it's over. But so on the way out, we're going to go ahead and play the music box. But just want to remind, if you're new to the channel, just remember to please hit that subscribe and like button, and check out the links at the end here to some of our other stuff. And so hopefully we see you in the next video.
We really do appreciate your time.
And let's go ahead. This is the tune is Edelweiss. So let's go ahead and give that a listen. There you go, Edelweiss. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think. And we hopefully will see you in the next video. So until then, everyone, take care, be safe, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.